Next up for review we have one of the earliest games from the great developer for Mastertronic, Sean Southern, famous for his games for Mr. Chip software, and this one's called Vegas Jackpot. Very simple packaging for this early Mastertronic release, so we'll get through it pretty quickly. As you can see, it says Vegas Jackpot on the front, and it's got a picture of a fruit machine. Not very inspirational. Spine says Vegas Jackpot on, and it's a grid style release. And the catalogue number on this is 1C0002, so certainly a very early release. And on the back we've got loading instructions. Inside also very simple. It's got one page of instructions, the aim of the game, controls for the reels. The aim of the game is to reach 250 quid, and you start with 100, and each spin costs £1. And it's got how to gamble, nudge and shuffle, and that's about it, because the inside is totally blank. This screen's just popped up, as you can see. Again, pretty simplistic, but we have got a Mastertronic logo at the top there, and we've also got Vegas Jackpot written there. It says there 1984 Shuttle Soft, and on the right there it says by Tout. I assume that's a precursor to Sout, which was Sean Southern. Shuttle Soft, I was expecting that to say Mr. Chip software, but I don't know if they're one and the same or what exactly. Anyway, it says press F7 to continue, so I will do that. And by the sounds of it, it's gone off to load a bit more now. Here's the game then, and I've already been playing for quite a few credits just to get to grips with the controls. You do start off with £100, which as you can see I've already whittled down to 55. Gambling doesn't pay. And it's a pretty good interpretation of a fruit machine. So to put coins in, and you have to put coins in, you press F5, which as you see the cash goes down, the credits go up. To spin the reels you press F7, and they spin, and there's a nice action of them spinning. Sorry, couldn't think of the word there. Yeah, good action of them spinning. Nice graphics for all the fruits and stuff on them. And there's various things you can do. You can obviously, if you get some of the same type of item in a row, then you start to get a gamble. Well, we'll see that soon enough, hopefully. The chip there, well again that sort of indicates that it's a Mr. Chip software game, even though it didn't say that on that title screen. I think if you get 4 chips across the line, then you do get £100. I'm guessing that's the jackpot. Okay, so I've just triggered off this thing here by getting more than 6 numbers along this line here. That's gone to this thing with the question marks, which has triggered off a minimum win of £3. You can press F1 to gamble or F3 to collect. I'm going to have a go at gambling. There you go, got it up to 5 quid. And I should probably quit while I'm ahead, so we'll just collect that, and as you can see the cash in the bank's gone up. And I'll just keep spinning and see what else happens. But basically that's it, it's a fruit machine simulator. And my problem with fruit machine simulators is, why would you want to simulate something where the only aim of the game is to win money? Personally speaking, there we go, we've got to this random thing again. Ooh, and it's given me £5 minimum now, so let's have another gamble. Oh, down to 3 quid. Okay, so we'll take that. Yeah, why would you want to simulate something where the only aim of the game is to win money? You may as well take the 2 quid that the game would have cost and go and spend it in a fruit machine, and you might win more than 2 quid. Or at least you've tried to win more than 2 quid rather than just simulating it. At least this particular game does have an aim, which is to get to 250 quid in cash. By the way, if you want to hold certain reels, then that's numbers 1 to 3 do that. So I'll hold those 2 blue things, which are probably supposed to be plums or something like that. Spin the other 2 and see what happens. Not a lot. I was just hoping to get up to the nudges at some point, so yeah, here we go, this should do it. Right, so I've now got 4 nudges. So what you can do is, if you collect those nudges, it'll go to the auto nudge. So let's try that and see what happens. So it's going to try and find me the best possible win I can get by auto nudging, and that's given me 10 quid. Let's give it a gamble. Oh, 15 quid now. One more time. Oh, down to a tenner. And in summary, that's it. You've seen all the functionality of the game now. There's not much more to say. Basically, that's it. It's a fruit machine simulator, and it's, frankly, unless you're really into fruit machines, completely boring. The only purpose I can see for having a fruit machine simulator is if it simulates actual fruit machines, so that you can then take any tactics you've learned from the simulation and go off and play them on a real one and win some cash. So I'll just take this one through as far as I can. There you go, 5 quid. And frankly, that'll do. Not worth $1.99 for me. As I said, I'd rather take that $1.99, add a penny to it, and go and spend it in a real fruit machine, which back in 1984 would have got you 20 goes and a pretty good chance of winning a bit more than what you started with. It's very well programmed, a perfectly good simulation of a fruit machine, well programmed by Sean Southern, as you would expect, but basically it's completely pointless.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
2, 1, 0.